If you are not analyzing your Amazon PPC report, you are making blind decisions, bidding on the wrong keywords, overpaying for clicks, and letting Amazon eat up your budget. The reality is Amazon gives you all the data you need, your search term reports, placement reports, and performance metrics. But most sellers either do not check them or do not know how to use them properly. But today we are fixing that. I will show you exactly how to use Excel to analyze your Amazon PPC reports, identify high-ACOS keywords, and make real data-driven optimizations to optimize your campaign performance. By the end of this video, you will have a simple, repeatable system for analyzing your Amazon PPC data in just minutes per week. Let's get right into it. Before we even touch Excel, you need to make sure you are looking at the right data. Amazon provides multiple advertising reports, but there are three that actually matters when it comes to Amazon PPC optimization. Search term report. This tells you which keywords and ASINs triggered your ads, how much you paid for the clicks, and whether those clicks led into sales or not. Targeting reports. This gives you a bigger picture of your targets, your ACOS, ROAS, conversion rates, and overall efficiency at target levels. Placement reports. This shows where your ads are appearing, top of search, product pages, or even rest of search. Okay, let's jump right on my computer screen and let's optimize your PPC step by step. Okay, so I have already downloaded the sponsored product search term report and sponsored product placement reports. I will be telling you a framework to work around the Excel or Google Sheets so you can analyze any data and make meaningful decisions. For example, we will start with Amazon search term report and then we will come to placement reports. So let me zoom in a bit. Okay, just to get started, okay, so this is the search term report you can download from Amazon sponsored product report section, and then it gives you all the search terms at a campaign level, and then it also tells you how many impressions you have and all those meaningful stats you can take decision based on. Okay, so first, but this, if you check this one, it is really scattered. The data is really scattered. For example, these cargo pants for men, you are looking at 7, 8, 9 search terms, and you really cannot take meaningful decisions. To analyze the search term report, let's create a new sheet. You can use Google Sheets or Excel to analyze the data. So I usually use Google Sheets because it is more convenient and saves up quickly. So I will name this sheet as search term analysis. Okay, this one is fine. Review, let's name it review. Okay, now what I will start is I will be looking at one thing. If you want, you can also do the optimizations or analysis based on the campaign name and then the targeting, but at this moment we just want to see how overall our targeting or search terms are performing. So for example, one thing we can do is we can look at account level data and find out which exact phrases are not performing well. So if you have enough data that these are not performing at an account level, then you can probably negate those from all the phrase and broad keywords. Okay, so you can also do some other types of keyword harvesting campaigns as well. So for example, if you see a search term is performing good at phrase or exact level, so you can also create some broad campaigns for that. So but let's get step by step. So firstly, what I need is I need all the unique values that are in here. So in terms of the search terms, so what I will do is I will grab unique. Now there are again two ways to do that. You can also create the pivot, you can also use the unique thing here, but usually I usually go with the pivot table. You can also go with unique, but let's quickly go with this formula again. So here I will be, so these are all the unique search terms that are in the seller central. What I will do is I will copy all these search terms. To remove the formula, I will paste values. You can also do Ctrl+Shift+V, but what I will do is paste special and values only. Now you will see the formulas are gone. Let's wait a minute. Okay, now this is fine. Now the next thing is we will be importing some of the stats. For example, we will start with impressions, then going into clicks. These two will give us CTR of the search term. Then what we want is we also want some other stats. Let's quickly, or what you can do is you can impression clicks, Yes, CPC as well would be needed. Sorry. After CPC you will need spend, 7-day sales. Yes, we want that. Okay, and then moving forward what we will be needing is let's go with units sold, I guess, or no, orders and units both. Perfect. Okay, so now here do we have some other stats? Probably no. Okay, yeah, that is fine. Now what I will be doing is I will be applying the sum if formula to sum all the impressions against this search term. So for that what I will be doing is sum if, and then what I will do is I will give it the range. For example, where is the search terms? Okay, this one I guess, and then equals to this. So we are telling if the search term is equals to multi camo pants, then sum the impressions. So like just like this. Okay, now it tells us we have 40 impressions on this one. Okay, fair enough. And then what we will be doing is you can lock this J to J and then A as well, so that is fine. What we will be doing is clicks. So let's see where the clicks are. Clicks are in column L. Okay, fair enough. So okay, clicks are here. CTR we won't be doing the sum if, but you can collect the CTR by clicks divided by impressions. What I will do is I will just paste right till the end. Let's convert to CTR into this one. Okay, then moving forward we need CPC, but before that we will import the spend. So let's quickly check where the spend column is. In the column O. Let's change. Okay, this is already column O. Let's drag it and again make it dollar, because obviously it is in dollars, and then CPC would be spend divided by clicks. So okay, 1.25, pretty high for this one, but yeah, 7-day sales we will again do the sum ifs. Sales are in column P, so let's quickly check column P as well. Then moving forward, total orders. Okay, let's quickly check where are the total orders. Okay, so total orders are in column S, so we will change this Q into column S. Okay, no order for this one. Let's go with the 7-day total units. I guess this one was the next column, that was T, yes, and then here you can also see column T. Okay, so now what my next favorite thing to do is I will sort this by, let me quickly filter it out. Let's filter it by clicks, but before that what I will do is I will filter for all the clicks that are greater than 10, or alternatively yeah, that is fine, I guess. Filter by condition greater than 10. Okay, the reason why we have filtered for greater than 10 is so that we do not have those small keywords that are, now we have around 569 search terms with clicks that are greater than 10. Now moving forward, what I want to do is I want to analyze this data. You already have a gold worth of data where you can take really meaningful decisions, but let's sort by clicks Z to A. Let's okay, now you have the clicks Z to A. Now you can start analyzing at a search term level, and firstly I guess we missed few of the important metrics. ACOS I want as well, because that is the one key factor. Let's quickly check if we have something else. No, I guess that is fine. But for that we have to reapply the filters. clicks greater than 10. The ACOS will be spent divided by sales, so spent divided by sales and in the percentage as well. Now you can also if you really want to see quickly like why my ACOS is super high, then what you can do is you can spot these top clicked search terms and then see why they are not performing. Go into the targeting of these campaigns and then see if you want to negate those or lower the bids on these keywords. But firstly, what I want to do is you can also do one thing. If you're okay, so let's firstly you will see wherever the orders are 0, you will see this divided by 0 flag. So what I want to do is if error I always use, so I would want this to be at 100%. Okay, just this is just a symbolic thing. When analyzing, if the ACOS is 0, that means it is super high, more than 100, even infinity, but let's mark those at 100 so that when analyzing you will see it shortly, like where it will be really helpful. But instead of 100%, what you will do is let's type the 100 to see how okay, but yeah, not if not, because this is taking it as a text, so I will leave it empty. Okay, so first thing is then you can apply the conditional formatting here, like show me the click like the good keywords with the ACOS lower than whatever your break-even ACOS is, for example 30%. Or if you haven't created the exact campaigns of these search terms, you can also create those just to target those more precisely. You can do a lot of different things that is more of strategic things, but for this video purpose we will just taking into analyzing the data. Okay, just to analyze the data, let's quickly apply the conditional formatting. For example, if the ACOS is greater than your target ACOS, which is let's suppose for example this for my account the target ACOS is 40%, mark it as red. Let's mark this as okay, and then done. For add another rule, if the ACOS is less than 30, I want this as green. Okay, fair enough. Now this middle ones like 30, between the 30 to 40, I really do not want to take any actions on this. Now you have already this data in which you have the ACOS difference, so you can already start analyzing why this campaign have spent so much, like $150 and just yielded $369 in the sales. And then you can also start analyzing some of the major culprits. For example, this one 72%, you can see 126 clicks, just very few orders. You can also do is you can also filter by color and then fill color as a red. Now you will see all these for example this 314% ACOS, 176 clicks, and just really bad, just one order I guess. This should not be dollars, so let's change it to numbers. Now you see how you can analyze this data. You can also take a lot of different decisions based on that. Now, for example, one decision you can take is for all the, because these are all high high ACOS keywords, so what you can do is you can analyze the search terms and see if you see a clear pattern among those search terms. For example, if you are seeing a brand coming up very often, for example this Union Bay, you can take action on those. If you see a lot of keywords that are not performing well for this specific root keyword, then you can probably negate that root at a negative phrase level for all your phrase, broad and auto campaigns. For example, let's quickly analyze this one, Wrangler one, to see if we have a lot of keywords for this Wrangler one. Okay, we have 8 keywords. Sorry, but first I guess our filter was not applied properly because there are these again excessive ones, but that is fine. Let's not worry about that. Always double check when applying the filters, like the range should be the correct one. Now for example, this one we have 430 clicks and just 15 orders, so you can analyze overall, like if you want to negate this at a phrase level or not. Okay, this was I guess this was it for search term report. Just a brief overview of endless opportunities or possibilities you can do with the Excel and search term report, but we will stick to it. We will cover in more in depth the negative keywords, the harvesting and all that stuff in the upcoming videos, but this should be the basic overall overview. Now similar thing you can also do for the placements, but let's do it placement review, and let's do it using the pivot table. Now what I will do is I will insert here. Okay, let's add the pivot table. For that you will select Control A, select all the complete range. Then what you will be doing is insert, then pivot table here. That is fine. Existing sheet, let's select the reference of the sheet, search placement review, let's add it right here. Let's set this one and then this one. Okay, create. Okay, now what you can do is start doing is you can see which of the placements at account level are performing well for your products or campaigns. Okay, let's quickly grab here. What I want is, let me edit this one. I want the portfolio name in the filters so that I can filter which portfolio is performing well. Okay, then that is fine. Okay, in the columns I want the placements. Sorry, not in the columns. In the rows I want the placements, and then I want the what is the column name? Let's quickly check out. Okay, placements, and then what I want is I want the impressions. Again, same fields. It is just the same thing. Remember, for the search term report we did it the same using the unique formula. Okay, now I want the impressions in the values. Okay, this is sum of impressions. Then I also want the clicks in the values. I also want the spend in values. Again, sales. Remember, same stuff. Sorry, this was replaced. Let me see. Clicks, we're done up to clicks. I also want the spend, and after the spend I want the sales as well, orders as well. Now this is, we have some of these stuff here. Let's close it out. Now you can create those custom fields using the pivot table as well. You can do that as well, but for this example let's quickly create it using the formulas again. ACOS, we want the CTR. So these are the two things, or you can also see CVR as well. So ACOS would be again spent divided by sales. Again, because of 0 orders we have to add a para to it. Okay, that is fine. And yeah, this one is also good to go. Percentage we will apply, and then for the CTR we will be going into clicks divided by impressions. So let's quickly apply the CTR and then CVR. Conversion rate would be total orders divided by clicks. Okay, let's convert this one into percentage as well. Okay, now you're good to start analyzing this data as well. For this data, what you can do is here you will be looking at, for example, how your product pages are performing, how your rest of search and top of search campaigns are really performing. You can clearly see the product pages have the 40% ACOS, and then I will also want is CPC. Like I just want to see how the CPCs are affecting it. So for CPC, we will be dividing the spend by the clicks. Okay, so you can also see the CPCs as well. So since off Amazon at this moment very low data, so nothing to look at. For example, for the product pages, our ACOS was the highest, 40% or 40.54% ACOS. So for that one, we really want to optimize our campaigns for to not show a lot on the sponsored product and product pages on Amazon. So, and also the CPCs are on a bit higher end when compared to the rest of search. I guess this one is the second one. Yes, rest of search. Yeah. Okay, so what ideally I want to do is I want to add a placement modifier for the rest of search to different campaigns, top performing campaigns, and then reduce the bids so that it do not show up on the product pages, or even if it shows up on the product pages, our CPCs are low, so our ACOS can go down. And then for the top of search as well, you can see the ACOS is really good, actually the best, and the CTR as well. But if I look at the clicks number is very low when compared to the rest of search. So probably I also want to push the top of search with some more modifiers. And that is how you use Excel to analyze Amazon PPC reports, spot high ACOS keywords, and make data-driven decisions to optimize the performance of your campaigns. Here is my challenge for you. Download your latest Amazon search term report today, identify 5 high ACOS keywords and decide whether to lower bids or add them as negatives. Small changes makes a big difference. And do not forget to subscribe and hit the bell, because next week we are talking about scaling Amazon PPC campaigns. How to go from a good campaign to a great one, and when to increase budgets, how to expand targeting and scale profitably without overspending. Stay focused, keep pushing forward, and I will see you in the next video.